Good afternoon. We have thunder showers and rain, so I won't be doing a walk and talk. If it changes, I might go out again. But I made a few notes as the rain came down, making me think of those children who were happy one day and dead another. I made some notes. I think I'll share them with you. I hope you don't take offense. I think many of you will probably have a similar feeling to my own. I dwell upon it because it's an indicator of where we are as a nation and what our people are willing to do, who we think we are, and what we think is appropriate behavior. From beginning to end, these children could have been saved, maybe entirely, maybe some more, and we wouldn't have to go through this. But our daily suffering, day by day, by incompetence and ill will and evil goings on and taking money and caring not about our people is what's on the mind of all of us who care for this nation. So here are a few notes I made. An injured child, a missing child, a dead child. She was his baby. Where drill, baby, drill is worth more than the life of someone's baby. He consoled the survivors, but Mom hurts and cannot understand how this could happen. Unconsolable. How many years ago did we know the world became a hotter house? I can mark it in my college days, and it probably was true before that. And outstanding men like Jim Hansen told us it was here. Global warmth. Greenhouse gas. We were a hothouse. God didn't do this. Not to my thinking. He doesn't do anything to my thinking. If you believed in God and free will at the same time, we did this to ourselves. We had all the warnings. We had the information necessary. But a lot of people live in the short term and don't give a damn who they hurt. What about Texas? It pumped out billions of barrels of oil last year. That's amazing. The world grew warmer, not just last year, but for the last 23 years. The air became moist. The air carries so much water. You don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the pictures from the last several days. And there are places, believe this, that are more prone to suffer floods. In Texas, where the Guadalupe River is, there's a place called the Fast Flood Alley. Now imagine this. You know that waters flow through this in a flood, creating terrible danger. People build in this highway for water. In the space where the floods run, they have been running more, faster, more powerful, year to year. And so this is no surprise. But we ignored it. We don't pay attention to it. We'll think about it some other time. Do something about it, maybe someday, but not now. It doesn't mean anything. In 2017, they thought to worry about some protection by warning or otherwise of changes in the water and the temperature, but they didn't do it. The state motto could be drill, baby, drill. And now it could be drown, baby, drown. Harsh? If there's any time to talk about it, it's when this tragedy has happened now. If it's political, it's good politics, because instead of doing nothing, we should plan and work and serve each other by making each of us safe one to the other. We pledge that we care to save our young. But the people built inexpensive cabins in the floodplain, allowed to do it, encouraged perhaps to do it. And the fact that they're cabins is, I think, an acknowledgement of the risk. How much do we lose if it gets washed away in the next flood? Well, this is what happens. A father mourns his lost baby. So many people defy science. What is this hate of intellect and thought and planning and empathy and sympathy for others? So many defy science, and our children pay the price. Oh, they're our most important thing. Everything in the future is for them, including this big bad bill that also suffers children, takes away their food, may take away their medical care, and on and on. So how do we match up the language with the performance? Simple. We look at the performance and we know who they are. Evil, uncaring people that hope to swim in red water through this latest tragedy. So many may decide not to increase the time to be warned. That costs money. We can't do that, not to save children, not to save babies. The failure to act, the neglect, the reckless failure to act is a crime. It's a crime against humanity. It is, I think, even an actionable crime in court for those children and those places, for whatever government program encouraged them to build in a floodplain, and not to have a current warning system and the necessary staff to inform everybody of what's going on. But we will clear everyone. We will have 10 or 20 scapegoats before this is over. The children, the baby, dead and deaf to the inept, worthless invocations of prayer and thought. So know now, less will be done, more will die, if not immediately, in the weeks, months, years ahead. Maybe it will be the vaccine we don't circulate. We are all responsible for saving and protecting each other. We the people. That means something, but not in Texas. Nor, I fear, many more places in our United States since 2015. I hope you find it reassuring that I have thoughts maybe you've had but didn't express. But more than that, we have to tell every one of these no-gooders that they have to stop, and we have to rid them one by one from public office and positions of responsibility that they handle poorly or not at all. So perhaps tomorrow there'll be more rain here, or I'll be able to walk the trails. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.